Yo, so you clicked on this video because you don't know how to shoot a basketball, you're inefficient, maybe you don't even know how to shoot, maybe you're a beginner. This is the video for you to be able to learn how to shoot a basketball properly. I'm JQ, I'm a basketball trainer in South Florida. I have my own facility, and if you want to become a better basketball player, make sure that you guys subscribe. And if you're a basketball trainer who's looking to grow their basketball training business, start their own facility, grow on social media, or anything of the sort, make sure that you guys hit the link below, book a free call with me to see if you're the right fit for my mentorship program. Anyways, the first key when we shoot is we typically start with our base and we want to stay on a tilt. When we're shooting the basketball, a lot of times coaches used to teach 10 toes to the basket, which can work. But again, that's very uncomfortable for me to be able to shoot. It's hard for me to keep my body straight at the basket when I shoot. I like to stay on a little bit of a tilt with 10 toes going at about 11 o'clock. So if there was a clock here, this would be 12. This is 11 o'clock. I'm gonna keep my feet on that tilt. The second thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the ball slightly to the right. I don't like going across my face because a lot of times going across, a lot of things can go wrong up to this point. Obviously, you're gonna see NBA players shoot like that. There's definitely a lot of examples of shooters who don't shoot quote unquote proper mechanics who make shots, which is of course true. But in this case, for the most part, we wanna keep the ball going in a straight line. So what I like to teach is have the ball, if you're right-handed, bring the ball slightly to the right so that way it's in line with my right leg. My elbow can be kind of tucked in and I can keep the ball going in a straight line, all on that right side of my body. The third thing I want to do is I want to keep my wrist loaded back. There's so much power with just your wrist and flicking your wrist when you shoot. If you leave an unloaded wrist, you're not going to get as much power as you would as if you had your wrist loaded back from the beginning, okay? So what I want you to do is think about having your wrist loaded earlier to be able to get your shot up a lot quicker, smoother, and all that. So we're gonna start off on a tilt, bring the ball to the right, wrist loaded back. Next thing after that is we wanna be able to dip the ball. So we wanna be able to dip to get underneath it. We wanna think we're behind the ball, we're under the ball, and then we're through the ball as we shoot, okay? Everything goes and flows together. The ball goes and my body goes basically at the same time. I'm gonna be behind, under, and then I'm through on my shot. I'm gonna let the ball go at the top of my shot. I'm not gonna wait at the top for too long. I'm not gonna set the ball all the time super high. Obviously, when we talk about set point, sometimes we might be in the mid-range and there might be a hand. So we're gonna have to bring it a little higher and shoot with a higher arc, which is totally fine. But for the most part, when we're shooting catch and shoot threes or we're shooting regular shots, we want to be having the ball set a little bit lower, and we want to be able to kind of push that ball up there, okay? We want to keep it like that. Next keys, we want to have our fingers going down to the floor on our follow through. Make sure that we do that. And then of course, we want to put it all together without pushing the ball too much with this guide hand. Now, obviously, most players shoot with a little bit of a push, a little bit of a thumb flick on it. We just don't want the ball to start being pushed that way, or we want to have our fingers start going that way. We want to keep it as straight as possible. So keeping your guide hand up, push that ball up, keep the guide hand doing about, less than 10% of the work, while my shooting hand does most of the work. I'm going to follow through, and that's going to be that. So this is what it'll look like. Feet on a tilt, ball slightly right, keep it in a straight line, wrist back, dip behind, under, through, snap. So if you want more videos like this on how to shoot the basketball better, make sure you guys leave a like, make sure you guys subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.